Hi all of you. Let's start the class with a prayer. O God, the origin of all knowledge, bless all of us so that we may learn our subjects well and do our duties better. Good day to all of you. Let's come back to the class. In the last class, we were discussing about the sources of light. Then, what else we discussed? The different types of objects according to the light passed through it, isn't it? So, and I've said in the next class we'll be studying about the specialties of light. What is the specialty? Properties of light, the feature of light. Yes, so that is what the class, that is a portion we have to finish it off again. So, the properties of light. Now, when you switch on the light itself, what happens? Only a little part will be having light, or the whole room? What happens? The whole room. Only if the bulb is having any problem, only that only a small part, or a voltage problem, only a few little. Otherwise, what happens? The light will be spreading fast. So that's the first property. The light from a source travels in all directions. Light from a source will be in all directions. That is, when we switch on a bulb, the light spreads to all corners of the room. That's the first property of the light. The first specialty of the light is it can come to all directions. Second one, the same thing only, light travels very fast. That is why at the moment when we switch on the bulb, the light reaches all the corners, because the light travels very fast. That is second property. So first one is what? The light from a source travels in all the directions. Second one is the light travels very fast. Next is the light travels. They're telling that the light travels in a straight line. Yes, the light travels in a straight line. The next one, you can see, if you place, now there is a light, in front of that light, you take a torch. In front of that, you keep one object. You can see that the light hits and comes back. Yes, the light hits that object and comes back. That is known as that hitting and coming back of the light. It is known as the reflection. It is known as the reflection of the light. The picture you can see there, or you keep an object in front of you. You can see that the light will be coming back, and that is known as the reflection of light. Okay, next one. That is the fourth point. So first one, what is it? The light can travel in all directions. Then light travels very fast. Third one is light travels in a straight line. Fourth point is, what is it? It has a property called the reflection. It can hit up, if there is anything placed in front of it, it will hit and comes back, and that is called the reflection of the light. Again, when a light is traveling through air, enters water. When the light enters the water or any other object, any other liquids, what happens is the path of the light will bend. Yes, they're telling the path of the light slightly bends if it is entering. The light which is passing through the air, when it is entering into the water or any other liquid, you can see a bend to it. They are showing through an example, that is an experiment, that is, you take a glass of water and put a spoon in it. Through that, you look inside that water. You can see a slight bending for the spoon. Yes, this a slight bending through for the spoon. But if you take the spoon out, there is no bend for the spoon. Actually, that doesn't have any bend. But when you put it inside the glass, there is a bend. It is because of the refraction. It's because of the refraction of the light. When it is entering through the water, you can see a slight bend. It is because of the property of the light known as refraction. It is known as the refraction of light. So that is the fifth one, refraction of light. Yes. Now the sixth one is, actually the light we see is in white color, but it can be split into 7. It has 7 colors in it, that you know already. If you see the rainbow, How many colors are there for the rainbow? There are 7 colors. Actually, we see it as a white color, but when we split it, there are 7 colors in it. That is vidyar. That is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Yes. So rainbows are formed by this way, splitting of the white into 7 colors. Yes. So that is about the properties of light. Okay. So these are the properties of light. The first one is it can travel in all directions. It can move very fast. Third point. What's the third point? Yes. What is it? It can travel in a straight line. The next one, it has reflection and also refraction. And there are 7 colors in it. 7 colors in the light. Yes. So they are the 6 points. Okay. Now, if there is a power cut in your house, now you might have played in your house and all. Sometimes your parents will be placing a candle there on the table. Yes, and if you come in front of it, what you can sometimes, yes, a dark thing can be seen on the wall. Have you seen it? Have you played it? Sometimes you'll be making many things with it, isn't it? Yes, with your hand and all, you'll be making dog like that and all. You'll be yes. Have you seen it? What is it actually? What is it? Yeah, it is a shadow. Nadalu. Yes, yes. So actually, what is this shadow? That is what you are going to see again. Now, when an object is blocked on the path of the light, now you are standing in front of that light. Yes, your image will be there on the wall. But it will be, you are blocked, isn't it? But through us, that light is not passing. We are an opaque object. So through us, what is happening? A shadow is formed because we are standing in front of or any other object which will not pass, that is opaque objects. If you keep it in front of the light, when we block it in front of the light, the shadow is formed. Now if you keep a transparent, if you keep a glass in front of it, it does not block the light. So what happens? Shadows are not formed. Translucent objects, if you keep, what happens? It can form shadows, but they are not very dark. But opaque objects, if you keep, what happens? The path of the light are completely blocked and they can form the dark shadows. So, and the shadows are always formed on the opposite side of the source of light. So, in front of it only when you stand, on the opposite side the shadows are formed. Okay, so that is how the shadows are formed. A shadow is formed when an object blocks the path of the light. So, that is your 9th chapter, the properties of light. So read the chapter very well. Okay. So thank you children. Have a nice day.